This person is both served by CEF when she was still in high school, and now she serves on behalf of CEF as a mentor. Vicky Wahba is a CEF Merit Achievement Award recipient. She attended UCLA undergrad, but more importantly, she attended USC graduate school, go Trojans. There you go. And now she works as a social worker for the city of Los Angeles. And as I mentioned before, she serves as a mentor and an ambassador for CEF. So please, let's give a warm welcome to Vicky.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let me be another person to welcome you to CEF's 20th anniversary. I think it's a joyous day for us all to be here, given our last year. And honestly, the success of all our students, I think it's a wonderful time to come and celebrate. Like she said, my name is Victoria. You can call me Vicky, whatever you prefer. I am a few things that she mentioned. I am a servant. I am a mentor. I am a product of community college. I am a UCLA Bruin, go Bruins. I am also a USC Trojan. I am a social worker, and I am privileged to meet people at their lowest of times and get to watch them grow. I will be very honest with you. I struggled in what to share with you all today, but the more I thought about it, I kept coming back to the question of what do our youth need? I have been lucky to be a servant to our high school youth at St. John the Beloved in Covina for almost 7 years, actually, in January. And I have been given the privilege of serving countless families as a professional social worker for about 3 years. Having the opportunity to be with a variety of children, teenagers, young adults, parents, grandparents, and so many different communities, I come to find that there is a universal thing that they need, and that is love and support. And that's really the underlying thing that CEF does for all of our kids. That might not be clearly stated, but it's in there. William Blake, a 17th century English poet, wrote, "We are put on earth for a little space that we might learn to bear the beams of love." And this is exactly what CEF does. The CEF model of having a mentor creates an opportunity for us as servants to get closer to our youth. You know, our youth share a lot of things with us, but at the same time, very little with us. So when it comes time to write your college essay, they're like, I don't know what to write about. And you start to explore with them, and then you learn something that they've never shared with you before. And you get to now see a different part of this child. You come to love them more. You come to understand why they're so loud in class, why they are the way they are. And when I'm able to speak about this from personal experience, I truly believe that when I was in high school, if I didn't have the support of my CEF mentors and I left high school, I would not have been prepared to go to community college, to leave in 2 years and transfer to UCLA, nor would I have had extra tools to be a CEF mentor for 6 years now, nor would I have had additional insight into my writing skills as I applied for my Master's of Social Work. With the help of CEF in my writing, I would not have been given the chance to verbalize why service, social justice, compassion, and learning people's stories would be my lifelong work. It would not be right to mention these things without mentioning the role of our parents. There's so many of you here today. Our biological parents, those who become parent figures, and our fathers. They have all prepared us for careers and the education that we pursue. It is the way that they speak to us, the way that they bond with us, continue to be invested in our lives, activities, interests, everything that you can possibly imagine that a middle schooler to a high schooler to a college student would want to talk about. Not all guides us to the path that we end up following. And we all hope this for our youth, especially our youth at church. But however, I am unfortunately met with the reality that a lot of youth in our world and some of our youth at church don't get to experience. But luckily for those that we get to serve, we hope to shape them into independent, kind-hearted, God-loving, intelligent individuals. And because of that, they're privileged to have CEF to provide an additional layer of support as they navigate those career choices. I'm very hopeful to not only see doctors and pharmacists and lawyers in the next 4 years. I'm hoping to see a bit more variety of careers. And as I wrap up, I'm unsure if I would be the type of individual that I am today if it weren't for CEF. Maybe not even CEF as an organization itself, but the internal work, the writing, the critical thinking that CEF has you do. And I reflect on these past 6 years, and I've seen myself grow, and I've seen our youth grow. And CEF has continued to be of service while I am no longer a student. As a working professional, like Monique mentioned, I work for the county as a social worker, and there are many times when I'm out in the field and I have a teenager who is thinking about college but isn't sure where to begin. And I have this abundance of knowledge that CEF has prepared me with for youth that aren't even a part of our church. Love and support. How lucky we are to give ourselves this gift of showing up, listening, and guiding our youth.